All right. If you would please open up your textbooks to page 175. 175. We're still in proportions and looking at percent, parts, and wholes with markup and marks down. So today we're going to look at this. So stores often try to entice shoppers by offering special deals and discounts. A percentage off the list price or a specific discount can save shoppers quite a bit of money. And understanding of percentages can help you locate the best deals. So, three coupon types of discounts that a customer can benefit from are sales, coupons, and rebates. A sale is an event in which products are sold at reduced prices. Sales are typically held to clear out outdated inventory. A coupon is a detachable part or a ticket to advertise the entitles that the holder to a discount. So it's usually a promo ticket or an advertisement. You guys usually see coupons and ads. Or if you guys deal with Kroger, you guys can see that you can clip coupons on your Kroger card. Coupons are commonly used to entice people to shop at certain stores. A rebate is a refund or part of the amount is a refund of part of the amount paid. So it's a refund that we're going to fix and learn that it's usually not the best to deal with. Generally, a customer completes and mails a form to a company after a purchase, and rebate checks is mailed to the customer. So Dan the Man Appliance Center is having a grand opening. They are offering the following discounts to the customers: washer and dryer sale, in which all washers and dryers are 20% off, a $150 rebate for the purchase of a refrigerator, and a coupon for 10% off a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so we're going to take a look at these three problems here. So for our sale, Lucia purchases a washer and dryer for $599. The sale price is $599 minus 599.20 is equal to $479.20. What she did is to find how much she did part is equal to percent times the whole, okay, which is a new equation. The percent we found in this was 20% times my total of $599. She got this answer and she subtracted this answer. So she took her original $599 and minus that answer to give her the $4790.20. Okay, we'll do plenty of practice on that. So Anne purchases a refrigerator for $1,250. So the rebate is I'm going to send in for $150. So for $1,250 minus $150 is $1,100. The price of the refrigerator after the rebate is $1,100. Now, here's the thing I need to tell you about a rebate. Okay, you pay the $1,250 in store. Okay, then mail in rebate and get $150 back weeks later. So most of the time, rebates are not the way to go. You can choose to do rebates. That's how the most extreme couponers, if you guys ever watch that online, of that nature. But you pay the $1,250 in store. Then you mail in your rebate, and then you get the $150 back. So in the end, your refrigerator cost you $1,100, but you did not pay that at the store initially. Okay. All right. And a coupon. So David purchased a vacuum that originally cost $259, and it was 10% off with a coupon. And so David did the same concept up here as Lucia did, to get that the vacuum with my coupon is $233.10. All right, let's look at some examples here. So Chet is planning his vacation. The flight he selected was $229.99, but he got 20% off because he booked it online through a new travel website. So what did he pay? So I know that this right here is my total, and this is my percent. I'm running out of jotted up here. I'm looking for my percent, and I want to know my part. So I am missing my part. So my part is unknown. My total is $229.99, and the percent is 20. All right, so Katie, it looks like Katie did something wrong. So let's see, she did her percent over 100, so that's correct. She has her part unknown, and she knows her total, okay? So she used the cross product. Then she found that it was 20 times 229.99 is this number, divided by 100, yep, because we got to get x by itself. And then she realized that x is equal to 45.99 or 0.99. So she rounded it up to 46. She's like, all right, he paid about $46. Okay, something to me doesn't sound right. If my ticket for a flight was originally, let's say, $230, okay, and I'm told that I'm going to pay $46 of that, and it's only 20% off, that doesn't sound right to me. It sounds like she forgot to do one step. It looks like what Katie forgot to do. She forgot to take $229.99, subtract the $46, and she would have received close to $183.99. This is how much Chet would have paid. All right, number 2, let's look at Emma. So this is what Emma chose to do. So I know that I'm getting 20% off, but how much of the original percentage am I going to pay? So what's left over is I'm going to do my full 100% minus my percent off, which is 20, and I'm paying of original. I am paying 80% of the original, okay? So her new percent, so the part is still unknown. My total is still $229.99, and my percent of how much I'm paying of that is 80%. And so Emma uses the cross product as well. Then she divides by 100 on both sides to get x is equal to $183.99. And Chet paid $183.99 for his flight. Emma did her steps correct. All right. Let's try some out for us. All right, so solving each problem. Anita sold USB thumb drives for $4.95, which was a 10% markup from what she originally paid for each item. How much did Anita pay for the drives? Okay, so this right here is 10% more than the original. Okay, so she's selling them really for 110% of her original. All right, so I have part over whole equals percent over 100. So my part, my total, and my percent. All right, here we go. So she sold it for $4.95. It was a 10% markup, okay, and from what she paid for each of them. So I want to know what is 10% of $4.95. So I do not know my part. I know my total at $4.95, and my percent is 10. So my part is unknown. My total is $4.95. My percent is 10 over 100. Okay, so I'm going to use cross product method here to help me out. So I'm going to do 4.95 times times 10, and I'm going to receive 49.50 is equal to x times 100, so 100x. I'm going to get x by itself, so I'm going to divide by 100 on both sides, and I'm going to receive, so 49.50 divided by 100. I'm going to receive 0.495. Okay, 0.495. I'm going to round this up to 0.50 is equal to x. Now, that's only 10% of my 495. I want to know how much did I originally pay for my thumb drive. So how much did she originally pay? So she's going to do 495 minus 0.50. And she originally paid, oops, $36.50. She originally paid $4.45 per thumb drive. All right, games that usually sell for $36.40 are on sale for $27.30. What percent off are they? Okay, so I have my part, my whole, and my percent. So I do not know my percent. I know my part is $27.30 and my game whole is $36.40. So our part over whole equals percent over 100. So I'm going to have $27.30 over $36.40 is equal to unknown over 100. I'm going to use cross product once again. So I'm going to have 3640x is equal to 2730 times 100. I get 2,730. I'm going to divide by 3640 on both sides. So divide by 3640. And x is equal to 75%. Now, is this 75%? So the game was originally $36.40. I paid $27.30. I found out that my percentage is 75%. This tells me, okay, of what we paid was $27.30. I am paying 75% of the original price. I want to know what percent off are they. So I'm going to do 100 minus 75 to get that I paid, or I saw a sale for 25% off of the game. All right, number 5. Jimmy's new cell phone cost him $49.99 when he signed a 2-year plan, which was 75% off the original price. All right, so let's recap here. So Jimmy's new cell phone cost him $49.99. We've rounded it up to $50 when he signed a 2-year plan, which was 75% off the original price. So what was the original price? All right, so I have $50. And I know that it's 75% off the original price, which means I only paid 25% of what my original price was. So my percent, it's not going to be 75. It is actually going to be 25%, because this is what 50%, this is how much of the original that I paid. All right, so I've got part over whole equals percent over 100. So I'm going to have 50 over x is equal to 25 over 100. I'm going to use cross multiplication here, or cross product, I mean. So I'm going to have 25x is equal to 5,000. I'm going to divide by 25 on both sides. And I'm going to receive that x is equal to 200. So my phone, or his phone, original was $200. All right, so number 6, let's take a look here. I'm gonna move this up for a second. So Liz is shopping for a game system. 2 competing stores offer deals on the system that she wants to purchase. So I've got Game Hut and Fun and Games. Game Hut is $3.75 for 15% off, and Fun and Games is $3.99 for $50 rebate after purchasing. Where should Liz shop, and show all your work and explain your reasoning? So I've got my part, percent, and my whole. So my entire total is $3.75. My percent off is 15%, and I do not know my part. So I'm going to look at Game Hut right here, because I'm going to kind of like just push them down. So I'm going to have x over 375 is equal to 15 over 100. Let's use cross multiplication here. So I'm going to do 375 times 15. I get 5625 is equal to 100x divided by 100. And I'm going to get x is going to equal 5625. Now, that's not how much I paid for the game. That's how much is coming off of my price. So I'm going to do 375 minus 56.25. So 375 minus 56.25. And I am paying $318.75. Now, for fun and games, I'm going to have $399, and I'm going to take $50 off a rebate, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, and then 3, to where I'm paying $349 after the rebate. So which one would she or should she go with? She should go with Game Hut because she's only going to pay $318.75. Not just because with the rebate that you get the $50 back weeks later, but because even when you do, you're still paying more than if you would with the 15% off at Game Hut. All right, let's look at number 7. So Dante has been shopping around for a new mountain bike. He found 2 bikes that he likes equally. One is sold at Mike's shop for $300, and the other one is sold at Cycle Center for $275. Dante has a coupon for 25% off any bike at Mike's. Okay. However, the manufacturer of bikes at Cycle Center has included a $40 rebate for the purchase of the bike. Which one should he go with? Okay, so let's do Mike over here, Cycle over here. So for Mike's shop, it's $300 with a 25% off. For Cycle Center, it's $275 with the $40 rebate. Well, we can do the $275 because it's going to be subtracting 40. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 3, 2. So after the rebate for Cycle, it's $235. Now let's look at for Mike. So I want to know my part. So part is unknown. Percent is 25. And total is 300. All right. So I'm going to have X over 300 is equal to 25 over 100. If I'm going from 100 to 300, that's times 3. What I do on bottom, I must do on top. So I'm going to have 25 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. So $75. Now, that's not how much I paid for my entire bike. That's how much is coming off. So I'm going to do 300 minus 75, and I'm going to pay $225. So it looks like the Mike's Bike Shop will be the better deal for us to go with because that's only $225 off. All right, number 8. Barry is shopping for a new sweater that originally cost $50. The department store, $50. The department store has all items marked down by 20%. He also has a coupon for an additional 10% off all purchases. So this one's incorrect. Since all items are marked down by 20% and I have an additional 10% off, that means I get 30% discount. So he said percent over 100 equals part over whole. Then he went all the way down and he found that 15. The cost of the sweater is $50 minus 15, which is $35. Okay. Now, describe Barry's mistake, then calculate how much Barry will pay for the sweater. Now, here's what Barry did wrong. Originally, my shirt cost $50. The store says, okay, you get 20% off of this original price. Now I have a new price, okay? Then I have an additional 10% off of that purchase, okay? Not giving me a difference of 30%. It's the 10% off that 20% price. So let's calculate how much is coming off. So we're going to have to do this 2 ways or in 2 different times. So my part is unknown. My total is 50 and my percent, let's find out how much is it in the store right now. So I'm going to have X over 50 is equal to 20 over 100. Well, to go from 100 to 50, I'm dividing by 2. So I'm going to divide by 2 on top. Well, 20 divided by 2 is 10. So in the store, I'm taking $10 away to mean that right now in the store, it's $40. Okay, with the 20% markup or 20% discount. Now I walk in with an additional 10% off coupon. So my part, that's unknown. My new total is 40 and my percent is my coupon of 10% off. So I have X over 40 is equal to 10 over 100. Okay, let's try cross multiplication for this one. Get us a little bit of extra practice. So 40 times 10 is 400 is equal to 100x. I'm going to divide by 100 on both sides to get x is equal to 4. Now, that's not how much my new sweater is. That is how much I'm going to take off. So I'm going to do 40 minus 4, which, not 5, 6, there we go, which my sweater is truly going to be worth $36. All right. The next section, 1.4, percent and direct proportionality. The shoe superstore sells the name brand shoes at a price much less than most department stores. The chart hanging in the store displays the normal price of the shoes and the shoe superstore price. So my normal shoes, in the department store is 20. Then I have a superstore price of 16. Okay. And I need to know what is going. Sorry, I was looking for something. And my super shoe store price is $16. Okay. So I need to know this. So Alfie chose this. He said the superstore. There we go. The shoe superstore prices do not vary directly with the regular department store prices. A $20 pair of shoes is only $4 cheaper than the superstore or shoe superstore, while a $50 pair of shoes is $10 cheaper at shoe superstore. Explain what is wrong with Alfie's reasoning. So here's what we're going to do. We need to create our K column. So we know that we can have a proportionality in this because he's saying it does not vary directly, and we're given the thumbs down. So let's go ahead and create our K column, and we're going to have y over x. Okay. So we know that there is a minus 4 all the way down. Okay. And then, 20 minus 4 is 16. 25 minus 5 is this. 30 minus, 6 is this. This is this. This is this. This is this. Okay. So let's take a look here. We are going to say x is first and then y. So I'm going to have 16 over 20, 20 over 25, 24 over 30, 28 over 35, 32 over 40, and then 40 over 50. And I'm going to use my handy dandy calculator, and I'm going to see that this is 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. Okay, so with the regular department store and my shoe superstore price, okay, I am paying. So what's wrong with Alfie's reasoning? Because he is confusing the dollar amount discounted off the department store price with the percent. Okay, he needs to know that the discount price is 80% of the store price. So all of that to say this, why is he wrong? So here's what's wrong and what's happening. He's looking to see that this is minus 4 and this is minus 10. And he's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm not subtracting by the same amount each time. That's where he's saying it's not directly proportional. But he needs to find what percent of the original price am I paying? And so that is what he needs to find. So Alfie needs to find the percent of payment of the original price. Okay, he needs to find the percent of the payment of the original price. All right, number 2, what is the constant of proportionality? So interpret the constant proportionality in this situation. Well, we just found it. We found that K is equal to 0.8. All right. Define the variables and write an equation to represent the relationship of the department. Okay, so X, and I said X is going to equal the regular store. Y is equal to the shoe superstore. Okay, and then it says define your variables and write an equation. Now remember, our equation is y equals K times X. Well, we just found K up here to be 0.8. So I'm going to have y is equal to 0.8x. All right. What is the shoe superstore price for a pair of shoes that cost $28? At the department store. So remember, the department store is the regular. So I have my equation y equals 0.8x. I want to know what is my discounted, what is my shoe super. So what is y? So I'm going to plug in 28 for x. So x is equal, or y is equal to 0.8 times 28. So I have 28 times 0.8. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 2 is 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have one decimal place. So I'm going to move it to the left one time. So at my shoe superstore, I should be paying $22.40 at my shoe superstore. Okay. All right. What is the department store price for the pair of shoes? So the department store is X. So what is X for a pair of shoes when the superstore Y is 15? So I have Y is equal to 0.8X. So I'm going to plug in 15 for Y, 0.8x, and I'm going to solve for x. So I see I'm multiplying, so I'm going to divide by 0.8 on both sides. It goes to 1. So I have 0.8 over 15. I need to move my decimal to the right one time because I cannot have a decimal on the outside of the division. Okay, so now I have 8 into 15. Well, I know 8 can go into 15 one time, and I'm going to have 7 left over. Bring down the 7. 8 can go into 70. Let's see, 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 8 can go in there 8 times 64. Subtract. Well, 70 minus 64 is 6. Add the 0, bring down the 0. 8 can go into 60 7 times. So 8 times 7 is 56. Subtract. I have 4. Add another 0. Bring it down. 8 can go into 45 times with nothing left over. So at the department store, my original price of my shoes was $18.75. All right. Let's see. All right. If you would please, I want you guys to finish talk the talk. And if you guys have any questions, please let us know.